Hello, patrons. You supported this, so you get more of it. You little crazy bastards.
Yep, it's your movie Talkie friend simulator. So sit right down, grab the Blu-ray of Double Dragon that I know you have sitting around, and get ready to fool your parents into thinking that you've got friends over.
It's like you've got two loud Australian cunts on the couch with you.
Hello,
Can't even
Mr.
watch the movie in peace.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs.
Good to see you today.
Yep, we're hanging out in here with your son, daughter, or other.
No, I didn't upper deck your toilet. You can't prove it was me. Shut up.
You cannot poop type me.
Alright, guys. So we're pressing play on this in... By the way, we are running the Yiffy copy.
That is, yeah, here's a good...
If that does anything to you, this should help you sync it up.
Yeah, Double Dragon 1994 1080p Blu-ray, the, YIF copy, so...
Yiffy.
Yeah. I think he's a New Zealander, actually. I might
Is
be
he?
wrong. Yeah, I vaguely remember because it was about, like, his aren't as visually good, but what they are is really well compressed.
Yeah,
so it's
the
like,
compression is insane.
it's great for, like, downloads.
Yeah.
Alright, push play, you homo. Aaron's pushing all sorts of buttons that aren't play. Every time we do this. Alright.
Alright, so pressing it on 3, 2, 1.
There we go. Okay, so now we're just seeing the Imperial Entertainment
Oh,
logo.
are they still around?
No. Like, of course they're not. I hope you like the sounds of me gently eating chips for this entire thing.
It's like ASMR. I don't get that.
Is there an ASMR for eating chips?
I'm sure there is. Moonstone Entertainment. I like that logo.
You rub that on a clefairy, you get a clefable.
Oh.
This was, I think, the second major
If
video
you
game.
rub it on Haley Joel Osment, you get a slightly chubbier, hairier Haley Joel Osment.
Holy shit, he really is the fucking clefairy to clefable
He is,
evolution of the celebrities.
Let me see if there's subtitles on this mother.
I cannot hear a fucking thing. Let's
Nah.
rotate.
There's
Turn
no...
up a
So
little bit.
we're cranking it. You're going to hear it. Fuck you.
So, several thousand years ago, Magic Karate made a medallion, and it was like, fuck, there's too much karate in my medallion, so he broke the medallion in half.
You know, for having such a prominent symbol, Mortal Kombat never really does much with their medallions and shit.
No, but they do put that fucking symbol fucking everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that thing is, they have their branding.
They're the Disney of that world.
Yeah, they are too. Fucking,
Just as evil.
Yeah. Shang Tsung, really deserves a lot of credit for the quality that is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Oh, it's that guy.
That guy's in every one of these 90s movies, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, it is in this. So the first major Western video game movie was Super Mario Brothers. And then this came out, and it sucked because I remember Mortal Kombat being announced, and I was really hyped for that. And then the trailer for this came out. For a second, I thought it was Mortal Kombat because from the wrong angles, this doesn't look a lot like Mortal Kombat.
I can see that.
I can't remember which. I can never remember where Street Fighter is in the mix.
It's odd wherever it is.
Yeah, okay, so the Double Dragon is 1994. I think Street Fighter's
91 or 92.
Yeah, I
isn't
think
it?
it's earlier actually.
I think it's 92.
Oh, it's 1994 as well.
Oh.
3.8 out of 10 from 18.
I've got it on Blu-ray. I love it. This had some wicked set design.
Oh, Ming-Na went in there.
Like, this is actually really good looking.
Okay, for its time, it's actually not incredibly bad. Like, there was this kind of weird... This takes one or two liberties with the narrative, but holy fuck, they're necessary liberties, because there's really not an awful lot to Double Dragon. It's sad. They actually did photography for a for a digitized Double Dragon fighting game, but, they said they weren't gonna... Holy shit, it's America.
It's female guile. Vile.
Well, that's the whip chick from fucking Double Dragon. She's one of the actual video game characters.
Yeah.
2007.
What did it say after the
Big quake. The best thing of this movie.
So this is like post-apocalyptic, basically.
Yeah. The distant future of 2007, Aaron. That's a year we're never gonna live to see. Amazing. Like this, Robert Patrick as Koga Shuko is one of my favorite fucking things. He's so young in this. There's a line in this that's stuck with me since 1994. Maybe disappointed. Only villains have cigarette holders.
Yeah, right. And old ladies.
Old theater queens.
Yeah. Why it's a double dragon, you numpties!
I know. We've brought it to you, Kogashuko, the legendary single dragon.
That is some desk design. Oh shit, he's absorbing it.
Retro effects.
Oh look, he's turning to Instagram. Yes, Instagram, son. Watch out. The half-breed Asian chick has it.
Of course, the magic lays in the chest of half-breeds.
Jimmy, watch out for Bimmy.
I know, I really, that's all he's gonna be for most of this.
What is his name, Billy?
Yeah, it's Jimmy and Billy, but,
it's Bimmy.
It's Bimmy, yeah, it'll always be Bimmy. In the grim, dark future, there is only karate tournaments.
And Bimmy. What's with the fucking pump shit?
It's because there's tons of aftershocks.
Right.
So, every time there's an aftershock,
yeah.
you have to get your pumped wolf to come and, hump your goddamn thing, and yeah, it's one of the weird... it's actually solid world building, because there's, ads for different jacks and shit, and it's yeah, there's aftershocks in LA, so you gotta have your jacks.
I like that, that's good. It's what I always really enjoyed. My biggest takeaway from the Bioshock series as a whole was old-timey adverts in those.
Yeah.
Perfect. Love the shit out of them.
Have you ever just wanted to set a woman on fucking fire but can't afford the kerosene? Okay, how about Bimmy? I just this is some weird tag team 2-on-1. Was that the Ginger's idea? Is he super ginger karate? Or is there another fucking...
Why has he got a red... Oh, he's the ref. Okay. Oh, that was dirty. Bimmy. That's why no one likes you, Bimmy.
Nobody likes Bimmy. I mean, if you cinch in that rear naked choke, you're probably good. That's probably not karate points, but it's, it gets the job done. I put my cousin to sleep for 2 minutes one time because he said sleeper holds were fake. I'm like, no, they really aren't. He's like, yeah, they are. I bet they don't work. I was like, okie dokie.
She's pissed because they won. They lost because
Bimmy just can't,
Yeah, Bimmy.
Isn't that the guy from fucking Party of Five? And that's not Robin Shue. And look, you could have taken that gold home and melted it and sold it for crack.
Now Ginger has it. He's getting it.
Angry karate!
He's getting the smell of freckles all over it.
No one freckle is the same. They're like snowflakes that nobody loves or thinks are beautiful.
I love that there's a bunch of kids here. There's kids everywhere.
Yeah.
And there's the pump midget working overtime.
I'm so glad there are kids.
He's got a cigar.
This is the alternate universe Penn and Teller.
Oh, wow. That 90s CG.
Be on PS2.
You know, Europe wants to get rid of daylight savings.
I don't
And
know
I really
really.
hope they do.
I don't really know enough about it to give a shit about it. Like, I know Brisbane, Australia, the Queensland doesn't have it. Like, what does it do? Is it moves? So it basically means like there's more daylight hours.
Yeah. It's basically...
Holy shit, Andy Dick cameo. I wasn't ready for that.
No, no one is.
He was on set for 15 seconds and managed to sexually assault 12 people.
Daylight savings is legit just bullshit. It should just fuck off.
Okay.
What's Andy Dick doing these days? Isn't he dead?
I don't know. I vaguely remember hearing something about him getting in trouble on a set for being Andy Dick. And again, like, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, you're not supposed to blame the victim, but at a certain point, you're near Andy Dick. Like, honestly, I'd be probably a little offended if I was near Andy Dick and he didn't try to, like, grab my penis and make out with my ear.
I'm gonna Google Andy Dick.
I mean, the counterpoint is it is completely legal to hit Andy Dick at any given point. You're just not allowed to use an instrument.
Yeah.
I do love, like, essentially Puerto Rico today.
In June 2018, he was charged with misdemeanor sexual battery and battery charges.
Like, again, you know, because, it's like the whole Terry Crews thing. Like, I've had my dick felt up by, like, really fucking rich gay dudes that could buy and sell my ass, and I just don't care. Like, because it goes as far as I want it to, because I'm big. And, like, and that, sort of eases back onto the event itself. And it's like, it's over the clothes. I don't care. Like, I'm not offended. I'm not bothered. I don't really fucking care.
Oh, he groped fucking Ivanka Trump on Kimmel. That's funny.
That is funny. Yep. Bimmy likes traps. We all knew it. And again,
Why does everyone in the grimdark future have a mohawk?
I don't know.
Like, that has to be hard to maintain.
A bobo. But like pre-steroids.
A bobo. Bullshit. I call bullshit.
The deadlift world record's like 500 kilos. I mean...
Shit!
Yeah, no, the guy who did that legit looks like Gimli.
That's pretty cheap.
That is not bad. I mean, I don't know what the currency is like in the collapsed Los Angeles, or really just Puerto Rico. Yeah, don't laugh at a bobo. I'm going to just assume that's a boboy. But I mean, like, see, this is a bit like fucking Mario, where, like, I like that they've taken a fairly threadbare, like, that could have just been, a neighborhood in Chicago and fucking, Double Dragon. So they've taken, like, a somewhat threadbare fucking, thing and, like, spun this whole interesting collapsed Los Angeles out of it. And now we've got, like, a car that runs on clean-burning propane.
See, I got bullshit on that. Like, where's that technology nowadays?
Well, I mean, it's literally just raw combustion. I'm guessing they're doing it because they aren't really worried about the environment at the moment.
It's Bimmy and Jimmy!
I don't know that guy from.
He's real life Beavis.
Giga Butthead. And it's actually weird how, like, similar this is to, like, Mario Bros. Like, weirdly the same aesthetic. Probably hired the same set designers or some shit. Grr, I'm a truck and I'm gonna get you. I mean, the martial arts choreography is, like, largely abysmal, even though Bimmy can actually, like, do some rudimentary fighting. I mean, it at least looks a little bit better than fucking Iron Fist Season 1.
That was awful.
Unbelievably shitful. In a world without Google.
There's cheese on this map.
You've just been cheese mapped.
Oh no! Not cheese mapped!
Yeah.
Like, if you've been cheese mapped, you're the laughing stock of the town.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's an easy way to, like, lose, like, position in your fucking... I'm just stunned by all the things that I'm seeing. I remembered this, but it's, like, also just...
Why wouldn't
I'm
you
seeing it
just
as an
put
adult.
a camera there?
Well, because then, Aaron, you don't have bumper cam, Like, it's got to be computer generated. What are you, from the fucking stupid old-timey days of, like, 2006?
No, I have
You're
a
not-
watch
you're
that I
just not
tap it
ready-
and then
yeah.
Mickey Mouse tells me the time.
You're just
so-
not ready for the fucking future, alright?
Apparently not.
2007, look at that. Look at the realism.
I mean, they have that. I have porn on my phone, so...
I mean,
I'm the
can-
real winner here.
I can probably do porn.
Fuck it. It's really bad 90s CG porn, though. It's like if Reboot was, like, sexualized.
Oh, God, yeah. There's just, like, no clipping and a penetration.
And it's also layered on top of the fucking animated Donkey Kong show.
Young cheese mapped himself.
A lot of cheese-based beverages and food products in this future.
The cheese whiz I had in the States was, like, depressingly actually close to cheese.
Really?
Like, yeah, it's just kind of like liquid cheese slice. I was hoping it was going to taste like heroin and Doritos.
Oh.
But
That would have been addicting to you if it did.
Yeah, but... Flavor country, man, Aaron. See, it's like the raw freedom that allows the United States to degenerate into the grim, dark future of 2007. You gotta have, like, karate models fight giant steroid mohawks.
It was Optimus Prime.
I like that it's still visibly fitting down the alley.
Yeah.
There's just sparks coming off. It's like they couldn't be bothered doing some real, like... That's amazing.
I forgot the mouth cam. Also, that truck that they just crashed into, they already passed. So there's that.
I mean, why does nobody have guns here, though? Like, I think people in current LA have more guns. I mean, I figured, like, if you fucking... driving your battle car past steroid freaks and having to throw, like, cheese
Earthquake
whiz.
ate them.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. They probably were being kept in, like, Gun Valley for safety.
Yeah.
And then the earthquake
ate them.
Yeah, they just ripped it open and Mother Earth took back her beautiful gift of guns.
Gave them to the Aboriginals. In 2007, the Aboriginals took Australia back.
Yeah,
in this
and
future.
They then invaded England. And upon arrival, we're like, oh, yeah, I get it now. I like...
The English have a very big methylated spirits problem these days.
Yeah. You gotta be careful of the terps. Like, I like how he's a Bobo, but he also looks a bit like T-Hawk.
Yeah. Why has he got a mohawk and like a bushy tail thing?
I think it's a mohawk and mullet. He's got a mullet.
Ooh.
Love that that's the guy from Party of Five.
They were the wall!
Oh, holy fuck, I forgot it was Alyssa Milano.
Wait, is it?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Old Pixie Milano.
Isn't she crazy?
No, there's...
Which one's crazy? One of them's crazy. I'm thinking of Amanda Bynes. That bitch is crazy.
Possibly. I like how, like, Nickelodeon Guts came to the rescue.
It's... yeah. A colored.
That's profoundly adult for like effectively what was a PG fucking thing.
Yeah.
that was a fucking solid gaze.
Also, look at the way they're wearing their belts and pants.
Fashion, Aaron. You know. That's correct. We must pair up the whites. You'll notice this in loads of old movies, man. Like, it's only really recently that they desegregated fucking in Hollywood. Now they got TV shows where they have Negroes convert with the fucking Asians and everything. It's fucking great. It's up for it's up for the rent. It's on for young and old. You know, we're no longer bound by the color line. Like, you remember the show Hunks? That was segregated. They had like Hunks, and then they'd have an episode. It was kind of like The Bachelor, but like half an hour and cut down just to rooting.
Okay.
Like, yeah, imagine, like, yeah, it's a much vastly superior format.
Why has she got skunk hair?
She farts a lot. I mean, you could probably just like throw it in the ocean, seal it in like a cinder block brick, and just like dump it.
That makes sense.
I mean, like last I checked, and I'll admit it was a while ago, but the ocean is pretty deep.
I mean, it took Harold Holt, so
yeah. Or did he return?
Maybe. I think he fucked a walrus.
Well, you know, he's a red-blooded Australian.
Sometimes you just gotta grin it, fuck up, and fuck a walrus.
Grab the tusks and hold on for dear life.
I reckon having sex with a seal would be alright.
No, I'm kind of okay.
I reckon they'd be malleable.
There's a rape dolphin in France at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, it's like really horny, and they had to close a beach because there's just this dolphin swimming around going, just trying to like hump everybody, which is just so fantastic.
See, I would close the beach and then open a very perverted,
perverted beach.
It's just pretty much you want to
close one beach, open another.
Hey, you want to get fucked by a dolphin? And
yeah,
it's like, because I mean, you can't get me in trouble because the dolphin's just doing its thing. I'm not forcing.
Because it's the one time when it's like really fucking funny. Because you can't have like, Kogashuko invented his own internet.
ShukoNet.
They live in a burnt out old theater.
Wait, they're brothers?
Maybe.
One's Asian, one's not.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't know how DNA works, man. No one does. It's a fucking mystery of God. That's how there's like fucking monkeys and people still together, even though we both evolved.
Yeah.
Okay. See? Yeah, like it's important to read science sometimes.
I only listen to science. That's my problem.
Nobody wanted to party with Kogashuko.
That's not true. I like Tattletales.
Yeah, dump people in, it's great.
Gossip is juicy.
It's firming around.
Look at the fucking CG elevator, wow.
Aaron, alright. In 2007, elevators were still science fiction. You know.
It was just such an unnecessary shot. It was an action pan shot.
It could literally have been anything, too. You could have just filmed an elevator anywhere.
Yeah. I think 10?
I feel like he's like M. Bison's younger brother.
Who dropped out of being a dictator and
dropped out of evil school.
Yeah, became a DJ.
Perilously close to real life, though. This is a very Terminator-y. Not Terminator, Robocop-y thing. The entertainment news stuff going on there. It says blue jeans, but it's a shirt. I'm fucking confused. It's another fucking 90s kid. I want a belt.
Also, like, look at that picture in the background. I'm convinced I could be an artist.
Yeah, of course you can. Art is a story, and part of that story is believing that you can just do shit.
I'm gonna draw farts.
I just realized it's Shuko Krispies now, and they're all wearing glasses.
Yeah. I've been staring at it every time it's popped up. There it is again. It's just an amazing piece. I want that prop.
Crack, Snapple, and PCP. Alright, like Puerto Rico. Double Dragon 2, set it in Puerto Rico.
All I'm hearing is we should go to Puerto Rico and find the Double Dragon.
I mean, if they're going to be anywhere, they're going to be in the last place you looked. And I've looked everywhere but Puerto Rico.
That's true. I reckon it's hidden in the big statue of Jesus.
That's Brazil.
Oh.
Puerto Rico is like America's Brazil. America was like, it'd be fun to own a piece of Brazil.
Where's Puerto Rico?
It's like, it's a fucking island. I can't remember. No, it's off the right-hand side. It's look it up.
That's probably the best idea.
Let's learn about Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Because it got like... Oh, gaylords. It got like annihilated and they haven't rebuilt it.
It got really fucked up.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, even though they're American citizens and all, they're sort of foreign. So, like, you know, there's only so much effort you can go to.
Northeast Caribbean Sea, approximately 1,000
I didn't think it was Pacific.
Southeast of Miami, Florida.
So it was like America wanted a bit of Cuba.
Yeah, fair enough.
And they took Cuba away.
But then shit went wrong there, and they don't give a shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, Robert Patrick does. He's willing to go there and fix it.
Who's Robert Patrick?
Kogashuko.
All right.
I prefer Diet Kogashuko.
I feel like he really likes Vanilla Ice.
Aaron. Who doesn't?
That's true.
Alright. He sung with the Ninja Turtles.
He's a lovable scamp.
We destroyed it. Just like beat the shit out of it with a bit of a hammer.
Hey guys! I've got the thing!
Yeah. Biddy!
Why do you guys live in a theater?
And it's one of those, another one of the little additions that they've got to this, which is just fucking ridiculous, but just kind of, you know, like, fits.
Mm.
Like, alright, they're in a fucking theater. This does feel like...
What's with the stack of chairs with clothes all over them?
Well, tidying's harder. Like, this does feel like the Nickelodeon apocalypse.
Yeah.
You know, like, everything's kind of plush, there's crash pads everywhere.
No one has guns.
No, the kids are all covered in, like, just hectic spray paint Jackson Pollock coats and shit. Like, you know, parkour's fun.
There's no toilets, they just shit everywhere.
No, they just all had their anuses sealed. The earthquake sealed anuses. if you vibrate the human anus at a certain frequency, it just closes up shop.
Where does the shit go?
Well, it's, having to shit is just a government conspiracy to distract you for like nearly 30 minutes a
Of
day.
course.
Like, it's a means of reducing the white male's potency, is you shit out all of your energy. Like, this is, like my sources inside InfoWars have been researching this information, for a long time now, and the hologram has finally confessed that if you really want to be a true alpha male, you have to, use it can be a lot of things. It can be in hot poker, but not a lot of us really have hot poker. So you can use, soldering iron to seal your anus shut, and then you'll clench your manly goodness, and you'll be fucking, you'll be more than fucking red. You'll just have all sorts of
Be
power.
unleashed.
Yeah, you're able to just whistle and a bike will roll up. It's like horses, but like who needs a horse really these days?
That's the thing. You can whistle for the bike or shut up, but every time you try to get on it, it will stop you, and a voice in your head says, "You can't do that."
You have to poo. Yeah, that's the downside though. Like it's not all just fucking, it's a weak, Jesus Christ, that kicks us upsetting to watch. It's a weak fucking man who thinks he can just have good things without having to work for him. Like you do have to poo all the time. Like you're gonna feel like you have to shit pretty much 24/7. But that's the price you pay for absolute power. Like that's why people don't do it, And the challenge is for you at home, are you a bad enough dude to weld your asshole shut with a soldering iron?
All right, question for you,
Hmm?
and for the people watching at home.
Yeah.
If you got the power of flight,
Uh-huh.
but to maintain the power of flight, you had to kill a child every 10 years, would you do it?
Yeah, because I reckon I could find one of those leukemia kids.
That's true. I didn't
just-
specify the condition of the child.
You didn't know. So, see, I'll get a leukemia kid and then just, smother him with a pillow.
Yeah, you're effectively doing them a favor.
Yeah, I'm just nudging these. Ta-da, Robert Patrick.
And my question is, if it's 10 years, can I bank these? Like, if I kill 2 children today, do I get 20 years?
I'll just, no, yeah, because if you can bank them, I'm just setting fire to an orphanage. I'm done. I'm good.
Yeah.
I mean, the weight of it will be num 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 num. Oh, I'm blind.
I've gone too far. Shit.
Don't
Come over
rub your
here
double
and let me
dragon
touch
too
your
much.
face.
Yeah, or you'll go blind.
Oh shit, he's turning into Instagram again. Oh no, it's Facebook.
Isn't that the thing that took you to hell in Ghost?
I think so. It's also Peter Pan Shadow, who was a notorious rapist.
Like, it is, too. Like, how come Kogashuko can turn into, like...
Oh shit, here it is.
Oh, yeah, fuck, I forgot about it, Bobo. Oh, it's Brian Cage. I do love this for, like, someone looking at the Abobo character, the sprite in the game, and going, alright, how are we doing this? Shall we go subtle or... Nah, fuck it. Let's lean the fuck into this.
Like, because that doesn't look muscle. That looks like pus sacks.
It is... It looks like if one of the fucking, children from Nothing But Trouble got into roids.
Yeah.
I mean, Christ. Literally can't wipe. I mean, you'd want something for looking like that.
I mean, he is getting something in early grave. Like,
Yeah.
that person ain't living long.
Hello, I've violated the WWE's wellness policy. Andy?
Wants John Candy.
Well, that was resources well spent on making him like that. Synthol. Don't let it happen to you.
What else do you reckon you can inject into you?
I don't even want to, like, help him by coming up with ideas.
I just want to see how far it goes.
Cheese. Spray cheese. All you had to do was, like, be quiet for 5 more seconds. Trans Kogashuka. Fuck, I'm glad we put this weird gimp cage in. So is that what the double dragon does? The single dragon, it just like it lets you reenact Ghost, and you know, become a beautiful woman finally. I mean, again, it's right there. The thing you want's right there. That guy's hair is gonna wind up at a different airport. That really looks like pee. Alright, Aaron's got to free his cat that was locked in the computer room.
I told him not to go in there.
The good thing is nobody's able to get through chain link. I once tore my nipple open once on chain link. I mean, isn't being able to turn into a shadow monster kind of good enough as it is?
I mean,
Like,
it's pretty good.
yeah, I mean, I could get shit done like that. I mean, I don't know, I'd probably, like, just do something kind of stupid and pointless.
Yeah, shake the cage. How did they lock it in the first place?
Like, it's got a lock. Like, look, it's coming down. Oh, there we go. Robert Patrick. That was the one thing Robert Patrick wasn't expecting him to do. Punch him. Because I knew she, like, fucking died or some shit. I couldn't remember how. Oh no.
That's the worst death sequence. Now he's becoming a Backstreet Boy.
Mystic karate lady that's been able to, like, fight all sorts of cunts. Fell to the one thing that will always fell a woman, the back of a man's hand. It's like grabbing a kitten by the scruff of the neck. It's just, it's an unfortunate side effect of, animal past.
That's one of my favorite, like, old tropes from Wonder Woman was just one of the weaknesses were having her
Being
hands
bound
banned by a man. And that was just like, yeah, that's fucking funny as fuck.
I mean, granted, it's probably tricky to get done in the first place.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah. It's just her powers go away if you trick her into putting handcuffs on herself or something, I suppose. I mean, you'd want to get it right, otherwise she's probably going to whoop the shit out of you.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be in a world of pain.
Well, she'll probably just put the fucking lasso on you and ask you embarrassing questions.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best one. No one wants, like, that level of secrets to, like, fucking get spilled out. They're right over there. Yeah. I do love that just guns don't exist. I think you're right about the planet eating them.
Yeah.
Or just, like, all the ammo's gone because everyone was just shooting out the earthquake. I gotta say, the new Vive is looking good. I mean,
for 2007, that's pretty good. Hey, I'm going out to be a hippie. So, yeah.
Space hippie from beyond the moon.
Where's my damn Futurama tube simulator?
That'd be a good one for VR, actually.
Yeah.
That kid's wearing another top that says blue jeans.
That's all he owns.
Oh, fucking Krillin.
He felt, whoa. Isn't that like a... Isn't that the elf from Harry Potter?
Looks like a Far Side character. He's been in all sorts of shit.
I think he usually plays simpletons and medievals things.
Holy fuck, there is a mime. I thought I was having a stroke.
There's a mime? Oh, fuck, there is.
This is where it kind of becomes a little bit like fucking Warriors. Like the weird themed gangs. There was like a Jewish frat boy there as a gang, which is again, I think, another slightly specific. You wearing a corset? We're all a bunch of queers. King of weebs. Really is.
I kind of get it wearing the corset. If you know you're in a post-apocalyptic thing, looking the weirdest is probably the best.
Yeah.
The weirder you look, the more formidable you probably are. That dude's wearing a corset. Let's not fuck with him. Yeah.
I don't know. It could work the other way though. It's like that dude's wearing a corset. He's obviously worried about being perceived as fat, which means I reckon I've got him on cardio.
Don't worry, the shadow's choking him. Unbeknownst to him, that was his fetish. He's actually very happy right now. Massive erection.
I am the Shadow Strangler. I don't like touching cigarettes, but I enjoy smoking them.
I have an infinite cigarette. That man strangled that other man with your shadow, he did!
And by gang law, now he's in charge.
Well, I mean, who's gonna fuck with the shadow man?
I want to believe that the mimes are like specifically Robin Williams' gang. Like, this is one branch of it. Fucking fly a helicopter in here.
It just generates its own wind.
One of the single dragon's powers. Can't blow a bobo. Help. I ate shrimp. Saying balls.
He's a boss.
Fair enough. Emotions. Like Calvin Klein.
I don't think that's supposed to come out, dude.
Got cheese engined.
That's because they cheese map someone.
Yeah.
What
It's cheese karma. The cheese goes round, man. Like, you just can't fucking go around just cheesing.
No.
It's like the Wiccans say, the cheese you put out is the cheese you get back. So you have to be very, very gentle with the cheese.
He who cheeses around. Your name's Bimmy.
Yeah, your name's Bibby and you're not allowed to cry anymore.
Threw my lunchbox in the water. I had a ham sandwich in there.
I don't think we have the same parents. Yeah, that's true. She had, like, some kind of Wonder Magic fucking thing around.
He looks like a Brooklyn Tom Cruise. What was it about Jimmy? When's it about Bimmy?
I just fucking hate cunts who, like, try to have an idea of what they're doing. You know? Like, plans.
Fucking who needs them?
I know.
I wake up in the morning. Sometimes I don't even fucking wear clothes.
No, man, like, it's why I refuse to buy toilet paper.
Yeah.
Ever.
That's
Like, because that's plans.
It's a plan.
Yeah. You just gotta let it out. You just gotta, you don't know what the future's gonna bring. So you use a shirt. And so that winds up being the toilet shirt, alright? That's just better, alright? Because I didn't have to fucking plan it with my relentless logic to go fucking taking...
So you wipe your ass on the neighbor's yard. Right?
Yeah.
Look, Terry had it coming. He's a cunt, alright?
Well, it's good enough for dogs. Scoot along. Apparently, the river that they filmed this shit in, the Cuyahoga River, actually does, like, fucking burn because it's been polluted to shit.
Ugh. Scenery looks cool.
I know, like that's like there's the world is half decent. I feel like if they were a little more like ambitious with some of the fighting and stuff in it, then oh god,
Mime.
I didn't know there were black mimes. I thought that was illegal.
The blimes. Another punchable kid.
That's Crackerjack from Fighting EX Slayer. Oh, there's lady mimes now. That's good. I do love how there's Sagat. I do love how there's people like all the fucking way away. Like I don't think those people really far away are actually that keen on fighting. Yeah, this is very fucking The Warriors. You know, a reference that loads of the kids watching this movie are gonna get. That is just Robin Williams impersonators. An entire gang of Robin Williams impersonators. That would actually scare the ever-loving shit out of me. I wouldn't want to deal with that.
I wouldn't want to deal with any of these characters.
Every office Christmas party that does costumes will have some middle-aged dude go as 70s guy because that's the closest to a personality he's ever gonna get.
And also, he's really lazy. Doesn't want to spend a lot of money.
They just don't have anything. They don't like anything enough to, like, fucking give a shit.
Ball fingers.
I don't know, but it
Is he
upsets
supposed to
me.
be a mime frog?
Do mimes do that, or am I just, you know...
I've never seen a mime with ball fingers, dude. Were those unicycles?
Nah, they're just BMXs. I mean, you know, people laugh, but you see that in the fucking suburbs, man. Like, the shitty suburbs, they'll be like...
How else are you gonna get your weed?
Yeah. Like, just cunts will get on, like, fucking their little brother's goddamn BMX. The fuck? This trans Sagat, buff Carlton from Fresh Prince. Gangs have great representation, you know? They're just...
Hey, why is that funny?
Look, there he is. There he is.
Also, why is there a postman chasing them?
I think the postmen are a gang now.
Okay.
There's just, you know, a lot
That's
of,
because
like...
that's cool. Nothing says cool and badass like
scary
postman.
like postman, yeah.
Fucking Christ.
Has anyone ever busted through a door like that that hasn't had, like, something you can bar it with in all of cinema?
No.
I just want someone to look around and just go, oh shit, I can't actually bar this door with anything. I like the guy clearly not actually trying to knock the wood down.
Yeah. I don't want to hit it. It will hurt
I
my
would.
hand.
Well, I'd be going hard opposite.
Oh yeah.
Like I'd be actively trying to punch my way through.
I mean, if they like you enough, you might get another bit part.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's my credit, man.
Oh, there's a crash test dummy bike.
Guy who was kicked off the set for taking it too seriously.
Look. This is why your name is Bimmy. Oh, that really
Joke of the
has to
movie.
hurt. Like, ugh.
It's a metal pole. Well, don't worry, trans cigars there.
Robert, no, Shattery, like fucking Shuko.
Yeah, like teach you Hadouken powers or some shit.
Yeah.
Because again, if I had half of a thing that made another dude turn into a shadow monster, I'd be trying to work out how to get that bit to
Yeah,
work.
for sure, dude. Power of Speedboat's pretty rad, I guess.
Yeah, that's what it does. Like you rub it and it just spawns a speedboat. I'd like sit just there. Just a bit out in the water, like fuck. My hubris. I bet this is like the fucking water gang's time to shine. Like finally, someone's on the fucking water. We stole like the only 8 jet skis that exist, and you know we've just been
Spend our
kind of
days
out here.
fighting pelicans.
Yeah. I think after the earthquake and the radiation, the pelicans got real scary.
I really want to fall out Australia.
Yeah. Giga wombat. Like, I'd have the wombats be, like, huge and otherwise, like, largely harmless, but just to have just stunning amounts of health.
Yeah. And you can get, like, If you do a super long quest line, you can get one that's a mount.
Yeah.
You can ride it. Sick. Like, this looks amazing.
Yeah.
I love the world building in it. It's really good.
it's, you know, it's
Like, look at this shit.
getting perilously close to, like, fucking Waterworld, but fine. You know what? Fine. There are chunks of Waterworld that actually aren't bad.
Yeah. But this, unlike Waterworld, is not Waterworld, Gabe.
Yeah.
They didn't spend so much money.
Moisture Land. I don't know enough about the layout of Los Angeles to really go, oh wow, that bit's underwater. I mean, I know Man's Chinese Theater's not underwater. So I'm just like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I figured that was the actual Hollywood sign that the water was up to earlier.
That looked amazing.
So yeah, this actually happened. And, you know, the raiders in Australia would completely rape and pillage everything to just get this much fuel. And here we are, post-apocalyptic America, just blowing it up like it's fun. You know, that's apocalyptic privilege for you. Like, the humongous would not approve.
No.
My favorite thing about the Road Warrior is how actually kind of bizarrely rational and good a leader the humongous is. I mean, right up until his solution to the problem is to strap himself to the front of his own car and drive it into Mad Max. It's actually, like, he's actually very, like, you know, his gang's open to, like, all sorts of people. You know, Wes is gay as fuck, and, you know, he's fine with that. He, like, puts him in a sleeper hold to, like, help chill him out when he gets
He's
angry.
a humanitarian.
Yeah. He tells him just to walk away.
He was misunderstood.
There was originally going to be a bit in, like, Road Warrior where it was going to turn out that it was going to be sort of implied that Humongous was Goose from the first one.
Yeah.
But then they scrapped that idea.
How? You can barely fight anyone, let alone a shadow man.
I do love that they're, like, ostensibly martial artists, but then...
They can't fight for shit.
Yeah, like...
A lot of this movie would be sacrificed if the fights were good.
I mean, that... Things are coming out in daytime. The media is the enemy of the people.
Yeah, curfew, bitches.
Gangs are gonna come out and rape the shit out of you.
Yeah, I think Shuko's right. He's just trying to get what's his.
I mean, he seems nice enough, aside from this sort of, like, one sticking point.
I mean, why? Have we ever stopped to ask what's his motive? Why does he want power?
Yeah.
Maybe he wants to make the city a better place.
You could, you know, I mean, I think if you're a shadow monster that can possess things, you might be able to, like, if you had the other half, you might be able to clean up the city and get rid of some of the pollution.
He looks frumpy.
Whip out them titties. Wait, what the fuck's a phone? How are you talking to me? Are you in this room?
I'll never forget the picture of fucking JJ. I can't hold all these phones.
Fucking rub the medallion. Become a fucking shadow choke monster yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe because they have the other half, it does something different, though. Like, they can choke you and then your shadow dies.
Maybe Bimmy's just retarded. Like, you should give it to Jimmy and it will work immediately. Yeah, Jimmy. You just want to do something with your life?
I'm gonna gaze out here and plot the demise of Robert Patrick. This could be like a Silicon Valley headquarters. Yep. It should be French.
Why is she force feeding him spinach?
I don't know. I think it's because she's like vegan or something. So, like, she's gonna fix him. I mean, really, she should be dosing him up with soy to, like, siphon some of the rampant testosterone out of there.
Oh, she's torturing him. Okay.
I mean, that probably would be horrible torture. You can force feed anything. Just like I think they're supposed to be like neck muscles or something. Monorail, 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 monorail.
Whoever made the first fucking stop clip of the fart must have made a fortune.
Yeah, like imagine owning the rights to fart.
Yeah. Because there's only like 4 variations used in film.
It really, yeah. It's a little bit like the Wilhelm scream where it just almost takes me out of it. You can't record your own fucking fart effect.
Yeah.
Like, come on. I mean, I'd cut one now, but I'm afraid of violently shitting myself. And that's just not, like, fun's fun, but that's not happening. I'm not, like... If you want to listen to me shit myself, you're gonna have to seriously up the Patreon.
Yep, please. Because I'm gonna need a new couch.
Gonna shit on Aaron's couch. Bimmy and Jimmy, you'll watch me shit on Aaron's couch, won't you? Oh, they sure will.
They should have used the other door.
I like how, like, Bimmy looks like a teen and Jimmy looks like a 30-year-old Asian man. Oh, I want to fight all those kids.
I'd like to see you fight all those kids. That'd be a fun time.
I do want a reason to fight, like, just a horde of 11-year-olds. Are these all yours?
If you watch our YouTube and you run an orphanage, get in touch.
Like, yeah, I need a good reason, though. Like, I can't just beat up a shitload of fucking kids. Like, I would feel guilty. All of this feels like they filmed it on the sets of Johnny Mnemonic while the people making Johnny Mnemonic weren't there. Like, they'd go home, and then these people would sneak in and be like, oh, okay, turn all the lights on, we're gonna film our movie while you're filming your movie. I want to do that now. I want to make a movie just sneaking in on other people's sets and shit and using their equipment. All their major actors will be asleep in my story.
And it's just like, sometimes you steal footage too.
Yeah.
So you've just got like cuts from Chris Pratt
their
and Jurassic
dailies
World,
and stuff,
like,
yeah.
just in the middle of things. And you just like really badly green screen yourself into the scene. Have you tried rubbing it in your butt?
Yeah, butt chug it. Everyone knows you got to butt chug a dragon.
It's a single dragon, but if you put it in your butt, it becomes a double dragon.
Well, because the Chinese word for prostate translates to dragon.
Mm. Yeah, put it in my butt first, then yours. We'll be butt brothers.
Got to double end it. I do like his moon logic there. You know, there's 2 of us. That's why it's called Double Dragon. What if there was 3 of you? Like, what if there was Bimmy, Jimmy, and Jongo?
Jongo?
Yeah, what, you don't remember? He's a classic video game character. He's an assist trophy in Smash Ultimate.
Of course.
Jongo fights
Why
the
the fuck
charges.
did those things exist?
Yeah, fuck. Oh yeah, we had to explain those to like fucking the 8-year-olds that listen to this. There used to be a toy, and I use that term fucking loosely, and it was literally like a tube, and you spun it around, and it'd make this woo-woo noise, and that was a fucking...
Look, so much of toys back then were tricking children into thinking the things were
fucking,
toys.
yeah,
okay?
like, no, they just sold shit to us, like springs and tubes, and we're like, oh, this is rad. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. And then you'd whir it around and be like, oh, this is fun, and then you go whoop, 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 and whop your brother with it.
The one
then...
that I really did like was the Nerf ball with the rocket tail that you threw and it whistled.
Oh yeah, no, that thing was rad. We used to play this game like effectively as like tag, but like Dad would run around and like chase us and try to peg that at us.
Those things were rad.
Yeah, it made this whistling noise, and so like sometimes Dad was playing like where we were meant to win, and then other times Dad was playing for his own amusement.
Oh shit! It's a flash mob.
And now that I'm 35, I completely respect that. So you'd just be like crawling or like sneaking around the side of a house or something. You just hear, and then like just something fucking hit you.
And it wasn't like it was soft, but it was firm, so it still stung.
It was the perfect balance point.
Yeah.
It stung like the dickens, but it didn't make my brother cry when it hit him in the eye.
Nerf was good at that.
Watch young Alyssa Milano squat forever. Again, like that's just a little.
This is PG.
I know. If it weren't for the exposed thighs, it'd be fine, but there's an arrangement of colors and shit there that's making that like just a bit much.
For me, it's that tank top.
It's the whole thing. Like, you know, I completely forgot about Pixie Milana. One, two, three, four. I declare a gang war. Because, you know, gang wars are great for the civilian population.
Of course.
Sure, we'll be fine. Ask the poor people of Yemen.
Yemen sounds like semen.
Yeah, I've been trying to get it to catch on. You know, pronounce it that way. It won't take.
No.
And I think the poor people of Yemen have been through enough already.
That's sitting there. They should be called the good people of semen.
Someone's sitting there waiting for like fucking, you know, white phosphorus or whatever chemical they're fucking using there now, and then it's like, oh, did you hear? Someone in Australia wants to make our country rhyme with cum. And it's like, oh, that's the last thing. That's the last thing I needed.
Yeah, that's the straw.
Yeah, that's the straw. I'm the fucking straw.
I don't think you can give someone the night. The night's not yours to give.
That belongs to the moon! I always keep a pocket full of fucking fishing line because I'm a goddamn weirdo.
I was thinking about this in thought earlier. If I won the lottery, if I won like $100 million, I'd spend at least half of that putting Majora's Mask on the actual moon. Like making it actual look like that.
Yes. Yeah.
Because, I mean...
You know, terraforming the moon, make it look like a scary face.
With
the
piece
of paper
rotation,
that says, yeah.
It would be only visible in some places, which would be fantastic.
The piece of paper on Kogashuka's desk says serious objects, and I need to read the rest of it. It's driving me insane. I'd take it and get. I do like that the actual fucking thing's dangling around in the background there. That is very funny.
Good work, Bimmy. She's watching it!
I know, she's just looking at it. See, serious objects. Find collectibles. Ah, okay. Putting two and two together slowly.
Like, there's a thing up there dangling down. You should just popped out, kicked him, and taken it.
You probably could have just jumped down. You know, you put them together, and then, like...
Then you'd have the double dragon.
Yeah.
Doesn't think to tell anyone.
He's like a combination of iced tea and Geese Howard. Vanilla Ice and Geese Howard. Because there's a very Geese Howard-y quality to this.
Yeah.
Because Geese is like pretty much every villain from the American Ninja movies. Like
Vanilla Howard.
Vanilla Howard!
Yo, I'm back. Rabukin.
Collaborate, Rapukin.
Predictor, back with the new invention. Yeah, that bitch be crazy.
Not my little girl.
I love the slow tail tilt of that statue.
Like, you're the worst villain. Like, it's like literally two teens who can't really fight all that well, and they have, again, like, Jesus Christ, if there were two 20-year-olds holding the thing that would give me god power, I would have stomped their heads into the goddamn gutter a minute ago.
I would have shadow raped them.
Damn you, distractingly attractive Alyssa Milano.
You're the chief of police. You're a trained policeman.
Yeah, I do believe they specifically trained the police to effectively subdue a small blonde girl as well. Like, that's... You know, shoot black men and rape small white girls is pretty much the sum of the American police force training these days.
Here it comes.
I don't think you need to really hold the rope when you're a shadow monster. Like, what's the gravity on shadow monsters these days?
That's a sharp whip.
It was a lot of effort for that. Whips. Oh, hey, it's Blanca. Oh, no, it's not Blanca.
It's Carrot Top.
My God, he's turning a black man white. This is his way to give everybody rights. You see, it's actually a lot nicer than you think.
Making Voldo.
Just gotta cut out his eyes.
Oh, great.
Oh. Cream Abdul-Jabbar. I mean, honestly, basketball and knees.
Wait, who was he?
I don't know. It's not a Bobo. They've got him like somewhere.
He said, "Did you miss me?"
I know.
Did they kill him earlier? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember anyone that tall. I feel like that would have come up. I don't know. Maybe it's a reference to something else.
Oh, he was in him. Okay, that's why.
My God, I've just been played by Double Dragon.
Yes, I have that power. I will kill her again.
Now we better understand the physics of fucking shadow monsters. I mean, really, then, like, would you not get a vacuum?
You would. You get a Dustbuster.
Yeah. Oh man, like a Dyson.
Yeah.
You could imprison a shadow monster in the heart of a Dyson for 1,000 years.
They should do that in the next Luigi's Mansion game. Get sponsored by Dyson.
Yeah.
And that's the ultimate upgrade. The
I
Dyson Busters.
I feel like Dyson should emphasize that point. Like, you can, any spirits that are bothering you.
Yeah.
You can just absorb them. It's also known to absorb, like, the particularly small fucking elves and pixies. Your wee folk.
I'm once again going to let the world know that I'm very, very, very fucking upset that Luigi's Mansion remake is on the fucking 3DS and not the Switch.
And not something that people own.
Yeah, fuck you. Because I love that game.
Bullet Bill. Yeah, I mean,
I
chucking
think,
a
I think
lazy
that's Rapey Roy, dude. Not the geostable system.
missile Mike. I mean, this is getting bison-y, hopping into various bodies and just fighting a white and an Asian. I really want to see the fucking digitized fighting game now.
I'm still upset that there's a Brady fighting game.
We'll never get it.
I know.
Suplex him.
Let him go, baby. He's dead.
He's being cuddled by Bullet Man.
Oh, you did have a choice.
Yeah, you could have like crawled over that thing. Yeah, I probably want to get out of there before the fan turns back on. 69.
Mm-hmm. I love how, like, just everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, what stores are really in operation there? Like,
Oh, look, some guns.
holy fuck.
How are the gangs competing with the police? You have guns.
Yeah. I mean, this is the one, this is exactly what the gun rights advocates are always talking about. Is there are tons of perfectly sensible situations like post-apocalyptic 2007 gang war where you need guns.
Yeah.
Because if everyone had guns, then you wouldn't have like Robin Williams mime gangs fucking running around causing trouble. Because what are your funny little ball fingers gonna do to my big pile of guns?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna get blown the fuck away.
Yeah, I know. I as an American deserve to live without fear of harassment by Robin Williams impersonators.
It's part of the Constitution.
Oh yeah, it's in there. It's not even an amendment. It was in the original one. That was what fucking
There's another clause there that gives me the right to give the finger to Paddington Bear.
Well, that was You gotta. That's symbolically separating yourself from England.
Yeah. Fuck you, Paddington, if you're listening. Good work.
I just kicked some shit on your shoes. That's actually the fucking response that merited. Hey, crockery.
The movie's awful.
I saw this in the cinema.
Oh,
This had a cinematic release. I went to the movies.
I think I rented it from Civic.
No, I went to the movies for this. I went to the movies in Graceful for Street Fighter. That was a big day for me. I'm trying to think of like how old I was before I first saw an actually decent fucking movie about the weird nerd shit I liked.
That would have been
Honestly, it was probably fucking X-Men.
X-Men, yeah. I'm trying to think of anything previous X-Men. I can't.
Like there's a few superhero movies that aren't bad. Like The Shadow is actually really good. So is Tank Girl. But like, I saw Spawn at the cinema. I mean, aside from fucking John Leguizamo's amazing Violator, that movie was ass.
I mean, the Batman movies were there.
Yeah, actually, that's true. I forgot about the Batman.
But they weren't segregated though, like a lot of other nerd shit back then. I mean, Batman was big.
Well, yeah,
everyone.
No, it's the big two had always been like fucking Batman and Superman, and then Spider-Man was huge.
It's an attack.
Are you sure?
Sad thing is that like no one here can actually fight. Oh no! That guy just killed himself.
Oh, I don't know how ropes work. Shit. Look at what that guy's
Fuck
wearing.
you, Angus Young.
He's like from Bully. Oh, that's the evil postman again.
We should watch Biodome.
I don't want
to. No one does.
No one does.
No.
We really shouldn't keep an acid leg here. That's Sagat's alternate costume.
No gat.
I love that this movie treats a woman with a whip like fucking, no one's ever seen a whip before.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god, what is that? It's like a rope, but it's angry. Is it like a snake? Did she charm it? Why is this fucking postman like an almost major character in this?
Because he's unique looking.
I just want to squeeze your titties.
That's what happens.
Yeah. This looks like every one of those indoor trampoline places.
Does.
Those are great.
I do love them.
Although I'm scared about getting up really high because I'm worried about breaking my neck in an indoor trampoline place. Because, I'd tease someone for that. All places need indoor rope swings. We should set up a rope swing in your house, Aaron.
No.
Oh, no. My whip is like, I don't know. How do I fix this? That's the world's only whip. You just broke it.
That was my identity.
My muscles can feel things. Again, the back end of that is just like. Negative body image. I'll fit any size. I need to make a gif of just this. This silent, I think, is absolutely just. Don't worry, I'm sure there'll be some chick that loves someone who can, I don't know, looks like 8 dicks fighting.
The fighting is so awful from everyone.
Yeah, it took fucking ages for an actual fight choreographer to exist in the West. It just took fucking forever.
It's not. It's Shuko.
This has god-awful 90s fight shit in it. I think the Mortal Kombat movies actually got some decent fights, but they're still all shot terribly.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat's not actually too bad. I like Armageddon because it's just stupid as fuck.
Yeah, the dumber Mortal Kombats, it's weird because, they were actually really close to the source material in dumb ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember, I'm the actor they hired who can actually do martial arts. Books.
Books and mimes.
I would hate to get my ass kicked in front of the cast of Godspell too.
Yeah. Especially in front of that portly homosexual that was on the right. Oh man, look at the arcade they've got.
That's pretty sweet.
Oh look, it's the game. Oh no, he broke the game.
This is, footage of Nintendo destroying ROM sites. No!
You cannot. I am better than you in every way.
I'll show you, you little dick nut.
Suddenly, I really like cock. Wall said bam. Ha ha ha. Also, there's no way that he just kicked him through those steel rods.
Oh, he's okay, because he's got the power of the single dragon. Eh. I like how all the gangs are just, like, watching. I mean, I'd probably be looting a little bit. You know, like, there's probably some good stuff to snatch in the Nickelodeon set.
Yeah. I mean, you can steal Fred Savage.
Just crashes there a lot.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to, but they let him.
Sure. Slap backhands and stuff against the actual martial artist.
Headed it, so the party of five guy looks like he can fight.
Shouldn't you wonder where Shadow Boy is?
No, that would require an operational brain. I do love just like, oh, there he goes.
Yeah, you're fucked now, kids.
Yeah. I'm that one real easy to use Photoshop effect.
They almost said shit in a PG movie.
Literally, scripts were written around that moment.
Yeah.
What? I only just found out about that. Alright.
It's like, at least makes sense to the viewer. Like,
oh, what does a double dragon give you? The
power to become a weird, gross-faced ogre ninja thing.
the power to become what H.P. Lovecraft thought black people were. Some terrifying mix of Negroid and Asian that can manifest swords, and they yell at me on the street and it frightens me. Naturally, my fucking magical powers are ruined by, artificial lighting.
Yeah, probably don't want to get hit by that, eh?
I mean, fuck, man. It destroyed a golf club.
The horror.
You see what it does to the balls.
Fuck, now I'm having a testicle nightmare, thanks.
I just want a sitcom where one of the characters looks like that of Bobo. It's never addressed. That's what they should do with Roseanne. Roseanne should, there should be a whole season of Roseanne on a Bobo steroids.
That is Roseanne.
Just her hollering about QAnon. Dude, my 90s computer. It's a 386. Lets me run games in VGA.
Dude, that sword looks like it could make a wicked ham toasty.
Yeah, if you're a fucking Jedi, can you use the fucking things to cook?
You'd have to.
Yeah, because I reckon, Like, could you just dip it into like soup and heat it up? Ambiguously gay wheel.
I've seen that on Imager.
Yeah, that's from the ambiguously gay duo, which started as a thing on the.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm
Uh,
just the general move. Yeah, I love the ambiguously gay duo.
yeah, it started on the Dana Carvey show and then migrated to SNL.
Ambiguously gay duo.
Why did like kicking the shit out of you like just give them the thing? Like,
Sweet. Now we're gay ninjas.
amazing. You did a shoddy job of that, so I hope we'll do better.
Like, you could have just told them this from the start.
Yeah, like, yeah, that is true. Like, you're in a sky blue fucking dressing gown
Also,
that you
you
wear
have
out of the
no
shower.
muscles compared. That was the worst kick I've ever seen.
It really, yeah.
I can kick better than that.
I mean, you had like god powers. How did like fucking two dudes hitting you a bit end it? Like, it's not very good god powers.
This is probably the worst, one of the worst final fights I've ever seen. Because usually you go, oh, the movie was a bit shit, but the final fight was pretty cool.
No, again, like Western movies really could barely do fight scenes. They could do action sequences, stuff involving guns and explosions, but it's like nobody they that you could go your whole life without ever seeing a decent fight scene. You know, you had to go out of your way to find Jackie Chan movies.
Mm.
You know, now there's a section. Like that's the thing. It's just oh hey Whoopi.
Whoopi fucking Harry Potter.
Whoopi Potter.
He don't even has that much money.
He probably doesn't like pick the biggest number in you.
I'm amazed he knew numbers.
Numeracy is not high in the LA apocalypse. Wrong
Alright,
brief.
now that you can take over people's bodies, don't abuse this power.
One brief moment, he knew what it was to be white. Right, now make like Brazil and line all these gang members up and shoot them in a pit. I think it's racist to give the black guy the nickname Night Shift.
I don't know, that's a pretty cool nickname.
Oh yeah, it's cool. But like, I hope that guy earned it. I hope it wasn't like just, oh, look at the black guy, he's called Night Shift.
Look, we got you on videotape turning into two ancient Japanese samurai.
I
I
know.
think it's a pretty open shut case here.
That's actually on the books
You
in Los
took
Angeles as
all the
illegal.
lights in the city.
Yeah. I do love that it's like, what does the magic power give you? Oh, a bedazzled dressing gown.
Dragon wagon. I forgot about the dragon wagon. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's the same model of the Ghostbuster car.
Looks a little like it, yeah. It looks like they actually like kind of just borrowed. Again, this is like they filmed this in somebody else's movie.
I don't think you can fit in the car.
Yeah,
bro.
you literally can't. Also, you know, Billy got the fucking body side of this, right? Not everyone can just, like, possess enormous steroid freaks. Literally, a Bobo is, like, the best bit of this movie. It's just, I mean, look at that.
What I imagine you'd look like in one of those smart cars.
I quasi-tricked a lady friend of mine into taking me to pick up a vast thing from fucking Rebel Sport and getting it into the back of a little, like, girl hatchback meant that my fucking front seat had to be all the way fucking forward. And that was a fucking struggle. Will Hench for Food is, like, probably the best written thing in this whole movie.
Yeah, that was good. I can't believe this movie
Some knockoff Duran Duran in the background.
exists. Like, it doesn't go in one direction. It just constantly goes in every which way.
It says it's Paul Dini. Where do I know that from?
I
gotta look. No, I gotta look that up. That's
IMDb's
ringing a
of it,
bell.
dude.
Like, and that's ringing. Like, if it is who I think it is, I'm gonna be very fucking fascinated.
I want to know, like, while you look up that, I'm gonna look up this movie because I want to know how it came about. Like, I want to know who approved this, how it started.
It is, yeah.
Right,
He's like the guy responsible for Batman the Animated Series.
oh, really?
Yeah,
What, the 90s one?
yeah. We know your dirty secret, Paul Dini. Good God.
It is the dude from Party of Five.
Yeah, what you think? I grew up in this town, in this era. You think I don't know Party of Five? Like, Party of Five is like him, an older dude, and I don't know what happened to him.
Alright, so this movie came out in November 4th, 1994.
Yeah. When was Street Fighter?
We didn't get it in Australia until August the following year.
Fucking amazing. I love that Kogashuko, like Robert Patrick's the top of fucking Scott Wolf. That's his fucking name. That was driving me insane.
Like, first-time director Jim Yukich summarized his approach to the film. Characters like normal kids, 3 kids on an adventure, so we didn't want to make something that kids would almost be too afraid to see. Well, I mean, there was not...
Bobo was legitimately terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, I understand not wanting to make something scary, but you can at least have... Someone at least teach Scott Wolf how to fucking kick.
Yeah.
You know?
The boat chase sequence was filmed on the Cuyahoga River. Cuyahoga, Northwest Ohio.
It is.
Climaxes with explosion which used 700 gallons of gasoline combined with 200 gallons of alcohol. Despite warnings the night before on several news channels, the explosion caused residents of the nearby city to panic, leading to 210 phone calls to emergency services over 10 minutes.
I don't know why. I mean, the police already have, like, a fucking ceasefire with the gangs.
2009, Time listed this film on their top list of 10 worst video game movies.
What else is on that fucking... Because, I mean, most of them are awful. Like, name a good one.
I can't from all
Like,
time.
I stand by Mario Brothers because that was made at a point when, like, there was fuck all really to the Mario Brothers lore. And it took a lot of, like a lot of it was really unbelievably creative. I think the worst thing about the Mario Brothers movie is it's kind of over the shop tonally. I fucking wish to Christ that they'd been ignored and let to, make it weirdly
same.
adult. Like, that would have been fucking stellar. Like, not like hardcore adult, just like the way Labyrinth is quite adult.
Yeah, yeah.
You say it's for kids and there's puppets, but it's like kind of about child abduction and growing up.
Alright, let's look at Time's top 10 worst video game movies.
Yeah, I'm actually just genuinely curious here.
House of the Dead.
Oh fuck yeah! I actually forgot about. I forgot about Uwe Boll. Yeah. All right. I cleaved that part of my head out. I think that's almost cheating, like because Uwe Boll's just doing it as like a tax break.
Wing Commander.
I forgot that existed too.
1999, Freddie Prinze Jr. Oh, is that the name of the king? Another Uwe Boll.
Uwe.
Uwe Boll.
Uwe. Yeah.
Uwe Boll. Hitman. I haven't actually seen that.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Doom. Yeah.
Honestly, Doom's not that fucking
bad. I mean, the worst thing is that it's not a video game. It's not related in the slightest. So. Blood Rain.
I forgot that exists. So.
Resident Evil Apocalypse. Yeah.
Apocalypse is bad.
Double Dragon. Street Fighter. Super Mario Brothers.
Hey. You get Mario Brothers off that list. It's Thwomp is a giant black woman.
I know, it's
like,
great.
There are so many. Fucking Toad is a fucking stupid hippie singer. Like, it is so creative and so fun. And again, it's just there's just a few little things that if you tightened and tweaked it a little bit, it'd be a solid movie. I mean, if you release that as a trailer today, people would fucking love the shit out of it for like a fucking gritty reboot of Mario Brothers. That's right, you're all a bunch of flippant pieces of shit with no actual taste or principle.
Oh, wow.
What?
The plot and visual elements of the film were reused in the 1995 fighting game version of Double Dragon, produced by Technos Japan.
Yeah.
There's a transformation the Lee brothers go through during the film's climax. Appearing the game is a special move for both characters.
Yeah, because again, they did film for a digitized fighting game, which they just didn't bother making, which really bums me out. I really wish they'd done that. But yeah, there's a Neo Geo Double Dragon movie based on the aesthetic of this one, and it's actually not bad. It's like, you know, it was during that period when his SNK was like knocking out a fucking playable fighting game, you know, once every 5 minutes. It has this weird fucking thing with the super move inputs. They're all like they're universal, which is just kind of weird to me. But yeah. So that was probably out because I 100% remember that Mortal Kombat was out after this. I think Mortal Kombat was like 95 or 96 or some shit. But yeah, that's been Scott Wolf. That is so nice now that I think about it. Scott Wolf's in there, fucking Alyssa Milano. Goddamn Robert Patrick is fucking Kogashuko. Oh, but I greatly prefer my dad, Kogashuko. Alright. Parents of the children watching this, don't worry. Your children have what the modern world that confuses you would approximate as friends.
Also, they're grossly underpaying us, so make sure that they
just if you get some weird like charges to your credit card, don't worry about it.
Just tell them that to up it by $10.
Just don't worry about it. Just don't even think. You know, don't just you gotta let these things slide. All right, good.